Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. Well, we just got done with quite the experience. An hour's worth of Markiplier with his In Space with Markiplier.
It's currently 10 minutes away from being 1 a.m.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of a confusing bit for us because, you know, Mike is back in the fold and there's stuff that we're planning out in the future, and I'm hoping that we're able to do some stuff. But right now, Mob Psycho 100, Season 2, Episode 19, Cornered, True Identity. So Reagan has effectively become his own man since him and Mob have had this little time apart. He gets an offer to be on a TV program. As we saw at the end of the last episode, how would Admiral Akbar put this?
It's a trap!
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's just go ahead and get into this and see how Reagan's going to wriggle his way out of this one.
Here we go. Master Joder's returned to television. What? Reagan? What's he doing there?
Our other guest is making his first appearance on television, Mr. Reagan Arataka!
Hey! Hello out there, everyone! Reagan Arataka.
So, what do you think?
I believe the footage we just watched moments ago mentioned that he was possessed by a fox after playing the Kokery game.
And now, as promised, we're going to witness the public exorcism! Right after an important word from our sponsors.
Why don't we allow Reagan to make the attempt instead?
What? Wait a second! I thought I was only supposed to sit here and comment today!
But if you're not up to the task, I'll do it as scripted.
Scripted? I get it! I'm happy to do it.
Now it's time for the public exorcism.
This
The
isn't
one
going to end
performing
well.
this feat is an exciting newcomer who's had a meteoric rise in the psychic world.
Everything that happens is a setup written by some scriptwriter. If I make this look like the real deal, that'll be the cue for the boy to calm down and the studio audience to applaud.
Salt.
Salt splash! Whoa! He started throwing a ton of salt all over the place! The spirit possessing the boy seems to be struggling in agony!
Air banishing salt! Punch!
It's a clean hit!
Holy water chop! Take it, kid! I've already used all my special moves. Now I'm trying to keep things going by making stuff up.
Why don't we have our other psychic step in?
You've done some great work over the last 30 minutes.
Oh, you scheming old geezer!
Yep.
All right then, Master
What am I supposed to exercise here? This boy isn't even possessed. He's just acting.
Oh, come on! Get a clue already! Why'd you ruin all that setup the program gave you?
I'm impressed you were able to see the truth when everyone in the studio has been fooled this entire time!
Wow.
You witnessed it all happen here, ladies and gentlemen! A true psychic has just been revealed!
What exactly were you doing to a spirit that didn't even exist?
Have any response to that? Our viewers are wondering the very same thing, I'm sure. Could it be that you have no spiritual powers?
Come now, you shouldn't say that. All psychics have different methods. I'm sure he was simply trying to liven things up a bit for the sake of the program.
I assure you, we didn't ask him to do that.
What was it? What kind of evil spirit?
It was.
Oh no.
I think you.
Reagan.
Just stop talking, you idiot!
Beethoven.
Oi. Oh no.
He was a con artist after all.
I bet it's his fault we aren't getting any job offers.
I knew it. There was something off about him. I'm gonna post about even more of his bullcrap.
Well, you know what they say. When it rains, it pours.
Yep.
The title and reputation of the scam artist psychic spread across media platforms like wildfire.
I'd like all of you guys to talk about how I solved problems so everyone will stop calling me a fraud. Just tell the media how I helped you. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's the problem? Why so quiet?
Just get out of here.
We're not falling for that.
Are they actually staking out my place?
Yes.
There he is! Reagan Arataka!
Oh god.
Hey, wait up! What was that so-called
Oh, God.
exorcism you performed on TV?
Is this your day off or what? The
people aren't gonna be satisfied with this.
Listen, everyone's watching you.
Can't run from this forever.
How about holding a press conference?
Don't give in to
Press
it.
conference.
Don't give in to it.
The man allegedly conning people with psychic scams, announced he'll be holding a press conference tomorrow.
Is he smart enough to scam the entire world now?
Crap. First, I'd like to thank you all for gathering here.
Oh no.
Why are you here anyway? Then again, sometimes you just get tired of all this.
You're the one who said you'd hold a press conference.
That's because you guys stalked me everywhere I went. Is there anyone here who can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that I don't have any spiritual powers? Or maybe any victims who can prove they've been swindled? Unless and until they do, I can still call myself a psychic.
Do you actually have spiritual powers?
I have no comment on that.
Why won't you answer the question?
Because you won't be satisfied unless I say no.
Are you seriously going to try and talk your way out of this mess? Judging by what you did on the broadcast the other day, you do seem like an excellent ad-libber.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's pumping an attitude. This guy's finished. And what were you doing prior to that?
I held a job at some company.
Did that company have anything to do with psychics?
Nope, not at all.
He's actually answering the questions.
Is there a particular case that you feel really stands out?
Getting rid of some urban legends.
Have you ever had any conflicts with your clients?
None.
According to your graduation essay, you had some plans for the future. I want to be someone. Was fame the reason you got into the psychic business?
Why did I decide to live my life as a psychic? I got bored, quit my job, and rented that office on a whim. I ended up getting into this facade of a job because of an ad I saw in a magazine. I actually meant to quit this a long time ago.
But then Mom.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Sure, come on in. So how may I... Oh, it's just a kid. I couldn't help but admire this little kid that walked into my life. But I wanted something for myself, too. I haven't changed at all since that day. I just kept using him. Over and over. All I really did was hold him back from enjoying being a kid. Man, I said some really terrible things to him. He wanted to change and be more social. And I just tried to cage him in. Hey, Mob. Are you watching? You've grown up so much, you know?
What? What?
That doesn't answer anything! You're wasting our time! What was all that silence about?
Who was that message to?
We don't understand! Answer us!
Where are they holding this thing anyway?
Oh, camera! Impossible! Is Ray can do this?
Telekinesis?
Did Mob decide to help him out?
I think so.
Please, you have to do something!
Are your spiritual powers doing this?
Goodness. Wonder what's going on around here.
I beg you!
What the hell is that?
In that case, I think it's time to end this press conference.
Hey, hold on!
What's gonna happen to us?
Dunno. You should probably concentrate on finding your next big story.
It's like, oh, pangolins.
What the hell just happened? Such bullcrap.
Is that the end of the episode?
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
That would have been hilarious if that was the end of the episode.
What the hell was that shit?
Some bullcrap.
Hey, bullshit.
Why'd you come here?
Just because.
Let's get the hell out of here. They'll be running around for a while.
Did you know
Know what?
what I really am? I mean, what they've been saying in the news?
I always have. I've known.
He's got to put a warm feeling in his heart.
Yeah.
Let's get some ramen and head home.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I know I'm late, but happy birthday.
Hey. It's never too late to wish someone a happy birthday.
Yeah. Very cool.
Very, very cool. So yeah, they tried to expose Reagan, and Reagan exposed himself. Wait, let me rephrase that.
Yeah. It's not the best wording.
Actually, I meant to do that and just tried to do like a little back pedal. But either way, yeah, Reagan basically.
Dude, that would be a pretty ballsy move, like literally and figuratively. I mean, like it's just like. It's like, oh, you're trying to expose me? You're trying to expose me? Let me expose something for you. Like,
yeah. It's like, all right. How about some real shit?
Whip your dick out on public TV. Or just pull your balls out without the dick, just like, how about I expose that? Just like, you fucking like clack them back and forth,
It's like, I'm ringing hell's bells, boys. Come on, who wants a ride?
It's like nobody's gonna fuck over my reputation but me. Fuck off.
Exactly. It's like self-deprecation is my job. If anyone's gonna fuck my life up, it's gonna be me.
Don't let anyone ruin your day. It's your day. Ruin it yourself.
Exactly. Because honestly, people will do that. People will seek out to ruin you, but if you ruin yourself, people will be like, "Oh God, this guy's sick. This guy needs help. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Next thing you know, you're just like, and now they're leaving me alone. Thank God. So anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it, everyone. This was Mob Psycho 100. This was season 2, episode 7. Yeah, episode 7. Cornered, True Identity. I'm glad that Mob and Reagan have sort of worked out their little spat that they had. Reagan, I think, has grown from who he was originally when we first started the series, and is actually turning into a better person because of his interactions with Mob. And Mob, I think, in some ways has become more sociable because of his apprenticeship with Reagan. I think so. But either way, I guess.
I mean, for example, when I got a job for the first time, I was really antisocial and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was like, yeah, you have to greet everyone who comes in the store. Or me, okay, I'll pretend not to see a lot of people though, And eventually my manager noticed and was just like, you need to talk to more people. She's like, I'm going to break you out of your shell. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'm going to be watching you tomorrow. You have to greet every person that comes through the door. Just say, hello, welcome to GameStop. And I'm like, okay, I will. And I actually did,
Hello.
And eventually I got way more used to talking to people from working there.
That's good.
It's like I still don't particularly enjoy talking to strangers that I haven't met before, but at least I can now.
I remember they put me on emergency duty as a greeter at Walmart because they said I had a friendly face. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they said I had a friendly face, and it took me a little bit to get the hang of it because when people were walking in, I just kept saying, "Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself." And you specifically, go fuck yourself. But then eventually they're like, hey, say something else. I'm like, okay, welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah.
And then eventually
Whose joke is that? You took that from somebody.
The first one, the go fuck yourself is Dick Cheney from, it's Dick Cheney's retirement.
That one I didn't know about. I knew that welcome to Walmart, get your shit and get out. I've heard somebody say that. Yeah,
that's Jeff Dunham. It's Walter.
Yeah.
It's like, I just got off my job. I'm a greeter at Walmart. Yeah, it's like, oh, how do you greet people? It's like, welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so I'll say this. I'm joking, of course. That I was never a greeter at Walmart. Never. Instead, they just stuck me back in electronics after I begged them to get me out of lawn and garden. I was hired on lawn and garden as a seasonal employee. I did so good there. They said, hey, where do you want to work? And I'm like, electronics. They're like, we don't have any positions open there. Let's put you in toys. Nothing is worse than going into the toy, after spending an hour on one aisle of toys and then going back 5 minutes later and it's all fucked up again.
Oh, yeah.
Because kids cannot put toys back where they picked them up from. They grab toys from other aisles.
And they have to touch every single one.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that.
Look at this one. Look at that. Mommy, can I
That's why every time I worked at the music store, a kid walked in, I was like, fuck. I was like, Yeah, get ready to go straighten. Because you're going to have to straighten a bunch of stuff this kid's going to destroy.
Yep.
What really irked me is when parents would freaking bring their kids in and, like, basically just, like, let their kid be on the opposite side of the store from them while they're shopping.
Oh.
And I'm just like, okay, A, that's how kids
That's
get kidnapped. And B, fuck you.
Yeah, it's bad parenting. Stop it. Get some help. Sorry. So
like, it really tempted me a couple times to just call security on these kids and just be like, yeah, there's a kid in my store that nobody's watching that's just destroying everything, so that the security would show up and then, like, you know, I could basically hoist the shitty parents off on the security guard and just be like, it's like, oh, well, yeah, he was in the store destroying everything, and I didn't see anyone watching him, so I called security.
And I guarantee you that security guard, when he
security
gets
will be
back
like,
there,
yeah, you need to watch your kid or get out of the mall, like, you know. So.
Well, I guarantee you when that security guard gets back there, security guard's just like, you son of a bit. Good luck with that. And you're running up like, good luck with it. Got to get back to my store. It's like, you son of a bit. It's okay, kid. Don't worry. We'll find your mom. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you.
Like, I just want to be, like, super mean to parents and just be like, I'd never actually do this, but I just want to tell them to their face and just be like, the next time your kid's in here destroying shit, I'm going to kick him out the store and tell him he has to wait out in the parking lot where he'll get fucking kidnapped. How about that?
Well,
like, I would never do that, but just like,
it's just a bit much.
But it's just, I just want those parents to, like, realize how pissed off I am. You know?
If anything, you know what I'd say to the parent? The parent would be like, I'm going to lock your kid in the penalty box and you got to give me $10 to get him back.
Yeah. They'll stuff him in the safe and he won't be able to get out for an hour because it's on a timer.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That'd be hardcore.
You'll be stuck here waiting for an hour to look at your kid.
Like, can I get out now? You gotta wait 30 more minutes. Damn it all.
The kid wouldn't actually fit in the safe we had there. But.
Oh, that's true, yeah. There's a little micro safe,
it's
wasn't
very
it?
small. It's just funny to think about.
It is. All right. Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
See you later, everybody. Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition.